Picture a scenario where one fearless choice by Denver totally flips the script on the entire conference's hierarchy. You likely haven't grasped just how near this franchise stands to making that monumental leap forward. While the masses chat idly about budgets and signings, a far more significant storm gathers inside headquarters. That massive financial anchor is finally gone. Just as the league's spending limit shatters the $300 million barrier, you are seeing newfound agility that could silently evolve into a massive all-in bet on Bo Nix. You have to ask yourself if they are preparing to completely stun the rest of the competition. Before revealing how they can manufacture extra cash to support Nix, you need to handle a quick task first. Smash that thumbs up if you bleed orange, but only act if you know a championship is within reach. Drop a reply below, declaring your allegiance and proving your loyalty runs deep for this squad. You need to show you are here because this breakdown will radically shift how you view the coming months. Although your team sits average in available funds, that spending limit isn't a concrete barrier. It is a flexible weapon. You can bend it, rework existing agreements, and transform salaries into instant, upfront cash payments. You can push charges to empty seasons, a tactic rivals use constantly. But here is the crucial nuance. Signing a star for $16 million annually never means that full amount hits the ledger in Season 1. You will see contracts built with serious imagination. Initial costs get suppressed to provide instant relief while kicking the financial can down the road. This is where your advantage sits. You might not have infinite funds, but you possess tactical agility. With the wealthiest proprietors in the game behind you, the liquid cash exists to design bold contracts. You must never forget that Bo Nix remains on that cheap entry contract, marking the precise instant when contenders bet everything they have. The second you pay a passer huge money, your room for mistakes in squad construction vanishes instantly. Your front office grasps this reality, and the directive from the top has been unambiguous. You can expect calculated ferocity, avoiding wasteful splurges that serve only to grab media attention. It involves precise upgrades where they matter most, so let's break down exactly how that looks. Reworking a few senior player deals could instantly generate tens of millions in usable budget. You find a huge chance for fiscal gymnastics just by looking at the protection unit. Turning weekly paychecks into upfront bonuses opens wide lanes without costing you any talent on the field. This elasticity lets you surround Nix with stars, keep your core, and fix the flaws stopping a title run. You heard me right. Playing for the Lombardi Trophy. Do not doubt that the headquarters demands it, knowing you were just a few snaps and players away. That remains the gap separating a simple contender from a champion who hoists the hardware. You must remember that as the market opens, the numbers on a spreadsheet do not define your wallet. You can engineer contracts that keep current costs low while skyrocketing the talent level on your squad. This is how winners work. So you must ask where the brass thinks improvement is mandatory. You need to know which spots are critical fixes and how hard they will chase those solutions. This break is about accelerating, not stagnating. And every single move centers on your quarterback. Your franchise realizes time is slipping away on that cheap rookie labor benefit. They see this as the era where courage divides the postseason participants from the trophy lifters. So I have a serious inquiry for you, the faithful supporters. If executives gamble big and clear cash, do you want an instant push for Nix or a slow build to 2027? This is the point where the debate heats up significantly, because once you grasp the fluidity here, you realize your team is not trapped but ready to attack. Recall that forecasts showed 26 to 28 million available as the league total vaults over 300 million. That spike by itself generates plenty of oxygen for the roster. Yet when you mix that with reworked deals and fiscal wizardry, your potential skyrockets. You cannot ignore the critical fact shining through here. Denver possesses an elite financial tactician managing these intricate deals. You witnessed firsthand how this franchise maneuvered through nearly $90 million in dead money from Russell Wilson. If you survive that hurricane, picture the damage you can do with clear skies. This isn't hope, it's a weapon. Realize the hard truth. Those salary cap rankings around the league never reveal the entire picture to you. The gap between sitting 10th and languishing at 20th vanishes the moment you execute two simple restructures and a single extension. You know, the system is built for manipulation, and Denver is perfectly poised to exploit every inch of it. Bring your focus back to Bo Nix. Possessing a quarterback on a rookie contract places you in the sport's most precious window. The opportunity for you to construct a powerhouse exists in this very moment. You are not forced to funnel a massive percentage of your payroll into the quarterback position just yet. This grants you the leverage to fortify the lineup everywhere else, knowing that if Nix evolves, he will command a fortune eventually. You know that massive extension talk is inevitable. It might not be today, but the storm is approaching. When that day arrives, your financial flexibility instantly constricts. So the choice facing George Paton and Sean Payton is conceptually simple but monumentally heavy. Do you maximize this rookie window immediately? Every whisper suggests you won't see them sitting idle. They have zero interest in merely treading water. You are watching a team intent on surging forward, not with recklessness, but with calculated precision. You must pinpoint exactly where the squad needs upgrades to ascend, like the offensive line carrying one of the heaviest price tags. That reality does not automatically force you to swap out your personnel. It means you seize the chance to restructure and slash immediate costs without sacrificing the shield protecting Bo Nix. Safeguarding your quarterback is non-negotiable. And once you carve out that extra room, you hunt for game changers. You secure your core contributors, and you maintain the agility to pivot mid-season if disaster strikes. You even position yourself for blockbuster trades whenever the perfect scenario materializes in front of you. Remind yourself that free agency figures are rarely what they seem. A player's annual price tag never equals his year-one hit. This is precisely where elite teams distinguish themselves. And you can see Denver is no longer moving with desperation. You are watching an operation driven by cold calculation. But never underestimate the power of their internal belief. You sense the franchise feels they were closer than anyone predicted, just a few plays and upgrades away. That is the chasm you are trying to bridge. You don't see a rebuild, you see a launch pad with the combine approaching. This is where your scouting debates heat up, and where those shadowy trade whispers quietly start to circulate. You finalize the foundation for free agency here, and you will find Denver's brass right in the thick of it. You stop asking if they have the financial tools to move, because they do. Ask yourself how bold they will be. Do you restructure aggressively to add elite talent, or do you make a statement signing that shakes the AFC landscape? Do you make it your priority to surround Bo Nix with an arsenal of explosive weaponry? Or do you fortify the trenches and bet on physical dominance? Because this offseason defines your trajectory for the next 3 years. You are looking at the pivotal moment that distinguishes a mere playoff cameo from a legitimate championship run. Once you grasp the mechanics of this cap situation, you stop thinking small and start obsessing over the championship window. Projections show you sitting on between $26 and $28 million in cap space at this very moment. That sounds average on the surface. But remember that number exists before the cap spikes past $300 million. You know that surge expands flexibility across the board, and Denver is positioned to reap the benefits immediately. Now is the moment where the situation gets truly intriguing for you. You aren't suffocated by Russell Wilson's dead money anymore. You won't magically find $33 million, but you stop paying ghosts. That single factor completely transforms the entire structure of just how aggressively you can attack this offseason. So let's face reality for a split second. When you sign a star for $16 or $20 million annually, that never means the year-one hit matches those figures. You structure the deals, you lower the base salaries, and you manipulate the signing bonuses.